Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much to love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Longhorns will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Preston. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. The run inside. It's Richard. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the air. It's Hoover. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Third and short, they got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Looking to throw for it. He puts some heat on that one down the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This offense has it with really good field position. Takes the handoff. It Smothers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Manning bringing the heat. And they got it. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Buys a little extra time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Manning to throw for it on 4th. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down.
Tight.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Cradles it at the 35. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Oh, my God.
Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense
makes a grab and room to run. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And the Longhorns have it with a first and goal.
You gotta pick that off.
Wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Trying to pound it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorn.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. He tries to take the tackle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To throw, Manning. Complete, left side, Coleman. He breaks a tackle. Spin move. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. Wants to throw it again, and why not? It's caught. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
I don't know where you're going with it.
Back to pass on second down.
Nigga, you just want to sit there and watch him? Oh, my God. Wow. You just sit there and watch him.
Touchdown, Texas! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Richard. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Turns it on in midfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
We're definitely going to throw it again.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yard.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. And he makes a completion. They're set up and in business at the 20.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
From the red zone, it's Richard.
Damn.
Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies in the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speeds to the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Come on.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to pass, it's Hoover. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Throwing Manning. Got it in the middle. It's Townsend. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Wide open downfield. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Longhorns come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Here's Manning to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag.
Here we go. Return, return. Flag, flag. Right. Go, go.
Manning from the gun on third down. Under fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, that essentially ends up being a punt for the offense. Third down, you're taking a deep shot, and because you were able to make the tackle relatively quickly after the guy picked it off, it's essentially just flipping the field.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Going for the big play.
Damn.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
It.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Got him downfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And the Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Lets it fly. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Manning. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you've set the other team up for almost automatic points.
Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Down 14-0, and if they don't get anything here, this game could get away from them. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, the turn around.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
And you got to feel good about where you're at on this field, man. The defense forces the turnover, sets you up so good. Now, the whole playbook is wide open. First down, they go with the pass. I would not be surprised if they turn right around here, try to get more physical, try to run the football, and try to capitalize on this field.
Well, I should have done. Just ran down football.
Pass. It's Hoover. This time it's complete. Still on his feet. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Yeah,
these fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal.
Nigga, what was that?
Complete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole down in the red zone. The field
the running back bullshit. You don't know his route.
But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Hey.
The snap sets up to throw. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Here's the pressure.
Wide the fuck open.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's loose. Touchdown, Longhorns! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they could not have finished with more style. An 87-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Here comes the Texas offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Running through contact. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and Just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. One more time, it's Brown. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Might as well give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to suck this clock away and get it done.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. A give to Brown. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll give it to Brown. Oh, it's a fumble.
Oh, we didn't get the ball. Come on, fellas.
Blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Wow, we got the ball back.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Now the pitch. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! That was back, staying on track and getting it in on the option.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense.
Come on, Indiana. Y'all gotta do better, man. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all messing me up right now. Come on, Indiana. You're doing me bad right now. Alright.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Hoosiers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll bring it back. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Madness. Right down the middle.
Right open.
Working that left side. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Longhorns right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about
nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires left. Caught near the sideline, it's Coleman. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Third down from the gun, Manning. Throws to the tight end.
Ah, you caught it.
Wait to the right. He'll come through on third down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look.
Caught, and he's got room. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And this D's given up a lot of yards, and it looks like a failed possession. But right here, they get a chance to save it. Nice job there. They're forcing a passing 3rd and goal situation here. Got to stay sticky to these wide receivers. One more down, and it would look like a really bad possession can turn into a field goal and a win for this defense.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down.
Oh, my God. Y'all didn't.
They won't let him in. He had a nose for the end zone, but he will be stopped short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorn. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get this golden goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Here comes the heat. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. Gets away from one. He's got space. He smashes his way through again. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll try the counter. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field. Did a great...
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Ready to fire from the pistol. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Arch is going to throw for it. Looking for a deep man.
He got
high to pull it in. He's loose. Touchdown Longhorns! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their head, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. That is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
To the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Here's Arch to throw. He's looking deep. Catch inside the 25.